world, what is going on, everyone outside of the YouTube world? Is I, your conquistador Javier, and we're just hanging out today, talking about comics and a little comic book sale that just went on. And today with me, I have Derek. What's going on, D-HEID?
Yo, not a whole lot, my man. Just chilling. Let's do it. It was a good weekend.
Show off that shirt, man.
Sale. Yeah, check it out. It's Jerry the King Lawler shirt. I got in a grab box. I don't know. I'm not even like Jerry the King Lawler. It's cool for the Andy Kaufman stuff, but it's just a hilarious shirt. And so I gotta wear it.
That is a great shirt.
So
sure.
Yeah, we got it just so his faces are right up in there. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. But he's just keeping on over. Yeah, I gotta say, wrestling now more than ever in these last few years, it's just so hilarious how that thing how business works in wrestling, and that it is $1 billion industry, and it's been around for as long as it is. It's weird. You gotta love it. If you can't respect that, you can't respect much.
Definitely. Well, I mean, I gotta take this live phone call, man.
Ooh.
Yo, is YouTube 90?
We're trying to be 90s. I know you're live right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Have a good night. I think I just got a phone call that YouTube was 90, so I just had to take that real quick. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But as I was
to do that in all your streams, all to make you say that.
I think it's a new promotion that Y290 is doing. He's calling people's streams as they're going live. But anyways, we are hanging out. I am hanging out with Derek Hyde, Mr. D-HEID, one of the Conquistadors.
Hey, proud Conquistador.
And yesterday, we went to a comic book sale, and yesterday it was actually Derek's birthday as well, man. So happy birthday, man!
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Like the day before, we went to the George Porter Jr. concert together with a few people, me, you, Ryan, and others, and yeah, that was a blast. Thanks for spending the birthday, and it was fun. It was also good to get to a sale and be a little bit of a damn nerd on my own birthday. It was nice.
That's awesome, man.
So yeah, it was decent.
We finally.
George Porter Jr. is who we saw in concert. Bassist extraordinaire.
Yes, the original bass player for the Meters, and still continues on to play, and a prodigy drummer, if I may say so myself. Right.
That's right. Yeah.
He had.
I should have learned.
Yeah, right. I should have caught his name either as well, but he had a great band with him. Four cats doing their thing, man. Great bass player for sure. George Porter Jr. Go check it out. Funk music. But yeah, we finally got to meet up at PPF. It's we are from South Florida natives, and there are a couple comic book shops close by. In South Florida, everything's kind of spread out. So to get somewhere, it's like 25 minutes, but it's not that bad.
Exactly. Close by, it's 15, 20 minutes. That's close for us.
Yeah. So it's not too bad, but we did make it out to Past, Present, Future Comics in Davie, Florida.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's over there in a nice little shopping plaza behind Home Depot, and it's a cool store, man. Cool stuff. It's really big, right?
Yeah, it was always that size, but it seems like they added a lot more stuff in it, and it's kind of crazy. I haven't seen it jam-packed like that yet. There's a lot more shelves and like alleyways and aisles than there were before.
Yeah, they have a pretty big selection of back issues. I would say about it's like 2 to 3 rows of like tables like these, like long tables, but it's like 6 tables deep, so it stretches out to like a long aisle, and comics on top, and
on bottom, and it revolves. Yeah, no, I never really thought about it, but it's a giant selection of back issues. Not many places in South Florida have that kind of size.
Great stuff. And I got to get more into like the whole, like maybe recording as I'm there, but they have a great selection of things. They have some great Silver Age, Strange Tales. They have some Tales to Astonish. They had some nice Doctor Strange Silver Age back issues. Yeah, they did heavily revamp. I saw that. What's going on? Just a little podcast. Thanks for hanging out, man. Even their selection, their like glass case selection, if you will, and like their behind the counter selection. The behind the counter selection was kind of hard to see.
Because they have it stacked weird. Like,
and they had it all like kind of like angled like together like this. Like you could barely see.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
So, give me a second here. I just got like another phone call.
Hey!
What is going on? Cheers. What's going on, everybody? We have Haya Lucha Libre, Y290, and the infamous.
Yo, what up, yo? What's going on? We saw that you were live, so we figured we'd hop in real quick.
Yeah, man, we're just hanging out. We went to Past, Present, Future this past weekend, and as you guys are as well, man, South Florida, right?
You know it.
So we we hit up a comic book shop over here in South Florida, Davie, Florida, Past, Present, Future Comics, and they had some great selections, right? Hialeah, you went as well, right?
I went on Friday, first day.
First day of the sale, so you were just like snagging stuff right away, man, beating everybody to the
punch. I was there like at 10:30.
Damn.
Hey, it's a party. That's right.
Parties.
Yeah.
Birthday party. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, man. Happy birthday, D-HEID.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we
were screaming. If you didn't understand, we were saying happy birthday, hi.
There's just too many of them.
It was all just muffled together.
Yeah, it just came in as a sound wave. Thank you. That's all.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, it just sounded like I'm like, oh, that's cool. But no, that's better. That was birthday Sonic Assault. I love that. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Hell yeah, man. Cheers. Well, I gotta go get my drink. So
oh man, yeah, we got a party now. Now it's a real party.
Yeah, now it's a party up and yeah.
What did you guys get?
So yeah, man, we were just about to show it off. Derek, you want to start showing off some stuff you got?
Beating us along.
He's gonna make an appearance.
Sally.
First appearance.
Sally, first appearance. Yeah, mark it.
That's a good guest appearance. How am I going to compete with that?
Comics can only compete with that.
Yeah, I picked this up because I wasn't in my box for whatever reason at my normal shop, so I had to get this, even though I know it's not hot. It's all right. It's dumb, and I like it because of it. It's not good.
What you like, Holly?
Yeah, but I don't know if I do 100%.
Well, that's why you got to buy issue.
All right. So Javi, I got stuff I want to show you. All right. So this is not part of the PPF sale, but this is part of your pull list that me and Hialeah were looking at earlier. So we got these 4 books from your list hostage, and I know 3 of them you're really gonna want. So you're gonna have to come hang out with us to get them. But the first one, we had your Absolute Carnage #1. And yes, I did open it in the back, and no, you did not get one of those awesome Mark.
Did you really?
Yeah, he did not get one of those awesome Mark Bagley sketches. No, you did not get one.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, but you got it now. You also have Rick and Morty presents Mr. Meeseeks issue #1.
Nice, the one shot. Heck yeah.
So you got your Mr. Meeseeks over here. You know, these are all Javi's books, by the way, guys. These aren't mine. These are all books that I got from Javi's.
They're held hostage.
Javi's full list at LCS.
This is what Y290 does. He buys books and then he holds them hostage.
Freaking Morty issue 52. So yeah, it's 52. Making sure I got that right. And I know you love yourself some Rick and Morty.
That's right, man. I need to catch up.
And issue 51. So
that's a crazy cover.
I know that you love Rick and Morty, and that will get you to hang out with me. So that's how you'll get your books,
dude. And you still have 2 or 3 books left at the shop to pick up.
The best part.
Oh yeah, just 2 or 3, right?
Yeah. The best part is when he pulled out your stack, right? And I just laughed. I'm like, oh, we got to take a picture of that. And I was like, yo, we should post it and see if anyone. He goes, well, post it, see if anyone can guess what it is. And Javi knew right away.
You guys are at Corcos?
Yo, why do you guys have my pool? That was dead.
It was a stack of books like, hi, you would be proud. You would be proud, sir.
You would be proud.
Yeah.
Oh no, I saw his stack when I went to go pick up mine that one time. It was something else.
It's impressive.
I saw
impressive.
Right?
Oh, yeah, he laughed at me. He actually laughed at my stack when he saw it. He's like, "Oh, that's not a lot." It was like 4 weeks worth of comics. I had a big stack, and he talked down to me.
Hey, but what happens, man? What happens?
I think you just got to go through, find those titles that you're reading, like you said earlier, and then just make sure you get those.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was gifted this from Bake the Snake, and I guess he reused it. So what I'm doing is I'm starting to fill this box up with comics to start giving away.
Nice.
So that's what this box is for now.
Nice, man.
All right, hell yeah.
And it's getting pretty filled. Good.
I was about to say it's probably empty, right?
Nah. No, I know. But hey, now that my books are being held hostage, and now that you guys know my pool and know it's in my pool, I don't even know what to say, man.
Well, I will say this. Hailey was quite impressed with the variety of books that you had.
Yeah, dude, no rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason.
He was like, man, I didn't some of these books I didn't even think that Javi would even be on. You know what I mean? So it's cool to see, and especially as one of your close friends, what I liked looking through it was how much DC you've added. And I was telling him, I'm like, yo, he was just strictly Marvel, or at least when he first got me into started reading and collecting, there was no DC, and it just so happened around Rebirth was starting, so we both kind of got into Rebirth together, and it's cool to see how much you've expanded your own collection since too, and that shows in your
Rebirth party.
Rebirth party.
Yeah,
you're there. So.
And Jeff Johns we trust, man. That was their motto.
We trust. Yeah, and Johns we trust. Not anymore.
We still haven't even found out what that was about.
Doomsday Clock is still not even finished.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Doomsday Clock is not even finished, and that came out 3 years ago.
Almost. No, 2 years.
Nuts.
2 years.
Yeah, no, it was 2 years for sure.
Yeah, my so this was a shop that we used to go to, and I'll go ahead and say, man, shout out to Hope's Comics. That was a shop over, what would you say, Pines, Florida?
2017.
Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Yeah, I'd say it's all right. Yeah. That's fine.
What happened?
What was the question? Sorry.
Hope's Comics, Hope's Comics, it was around. It was just Pines area,
It was up in
Cooper City.
Sheridan.
Cooper City, yeah, Cooper City.
Sheridan,
Yeah, so that was a really cool shop, and when I was going to buy comics there, most of my new collection is DC, but my old collection is all Marvel. I have 7 long boxes just of Marvel.
Damn.
And then these 2 are just DC, and then I have more DC. This is there's 70 issues. Batman Tom King's run is 78 issues in deep right now, so that takes up a lot of space.
I'm about to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Who's looking to buy?
Yeah, who wants some Tom King Batman? I'm looking to get rid of it.
But man,
No, it was cool to see this.
I like it.
Books now, Javi.
It was
And
impressive.
then the only thing that you had a ton of in there, for sure,
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Every title of Rick and Morty that has ever been out is in Javi's pull.
Dude, I know. When was the last time I read a Rick and Morty comic book? I mean, like, I have them. I collect them. You know, shout out to Rick and Morty, but like, it's been a while since I need to catch up on that series alone, man.
Well, you got 3 right here.
You got 3. You got 3.
And that's a crazy. That Rick and Morty they got into 50 issues.
Yeah,
They made that milestone. They're at what, 52 right now, 53 right now. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
that number 1. Whew.
I have 2.
You told me.
I told
Yeah,
him.
you told me. I was like, what?
Is that going up in price now?
That's
That
crazy.
book is crazy.
That book is
There you go.
crazy.
There it is. It's got 2.
Nice, man.
First printing. There's no Mr. Poopy Butthole on the cover.
Very cool, dude.
Too cool, yo.
I'm glad you picked up 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
I actually.
Hey, we're
I
gonna hop out.
I gotta
man.
run.
Be easy, Hyde. Happy birthday.
I'm gonna go
birthday.
home. I'll
All right,
catch you guys on when
Thanks
I
for
get
popping in,
home.
guys. Good to see you.
Of course, bro. Thanks for having us.
Have a
hop
great
on.
show.
You should just stay. So
No, I gotta go do stuff too, bro.
Oh, now
I
Y290.
was hostage by night.
Yeah, that's
it's true. I made him pick me up, drop my car off the
Before you leave, tell the story of why you hopped in to Life with 2 YouTubers, like how you're holding my books hostage before you leave.
Okay, so Life with 2 YouTubers. We went to Javi's LCS and we asked for his pull, and he had a giant stack of books. It was like this big, and you might have saw it in the chat that we're in. So Hi Lucha Libre went ahead, picked up these 4 books that we are holding hostage until Javi comes and hangs out with us. So we got Rick and Morty, Mr. Meeseeks #1, one shot. We have Rick and Morty 52 and 51, and unfortunately, it does not have the Mark Bagley sketch in it, but Absolute Carnage #1, because I love me some Absolute Carnage, and
Yeah.
Javi needs to read this.
I had to get the number
So-
1. There's like 3 other issues. Oh yeah, there's 2 other issues.
I had the #1. I just kept the #1 cover A in my box
Okay.
until I was ready to buy the cover A. But I have a cover C.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
It worked out. It worked
Well, we
out.
wanted to make sure you didn't get the Bagley.
That's there's a method to my madness.
We had the Bagley sketch in there.
I'm pretty sure
Probably
the person
be
that
there.
put it in there already looked to see if
Yeah. They switched it out. Yeah, they switched it out.
Oh,
Oh,
it is. Yeah,
They switched
it's been
it
in there
out.
for that long. Too funny.
Yo, Jeff, what's going on? All right, guys, thank you so much.
All
Tell
right, thanks for
Bob-
popping in. Thanks for the message,
Hey,
guys.
be good. Be good,
Be
everybody.
easy, guys.
One.
Much love. YouTube is 90. That's right. Remember it.
Sweet. That was a very
Remember what?
impromptu stream steal, as I'll dub the name of it. I would not be surprised if Y290 does. What was that?
You got stream jacked.
Yeah, I got stream jacked. Oh
Yeah.
no, man. By Y290. I would not be
Sorry.
surprised if Y290 does more of those in the future. Because we all know
Yeah.
YouTube is 90. Later Comic Books NYC, thanks for
Mhm.
hanging out, man. Jeff hopped in here. Life with 2 YouTubers. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Okay, now we can finally get into what we were talking about.
Yeah, and I got Superman Year 1 out of the way, so I don't got to bring that up again.
You don't want to show it off again?
Fine. We're in the middle of showing off what we got. I started everything off with just catching up on Superman Year 1, a thing that I have such mixed feelings on, but at the end of the day, it's dumb and I love it. It's not good, but it's dumb and I love it. So I'm looking forward to seeing where he's going with that. So that was the first thing on my docket. I'm done with #1. Should I continue or what?
We
Let's
do one for
rotate.
one. Yeah, we'll do one for one.
Yeah, we'll rotate 1 for 1 and all for all. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the 2 Musketeers. Yeah.
Hey. So I also picked up, I guess, a new back issue. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I did show these off earlier.
Current.
Current back issue. I did show these off at a previous stream, but this is like the dedicated pickup stream to Past, Present, and Future Comics, the sale that they just had going on. They're an awesome comic book shop over there in Davie, Florida. So I picked up these two, A Walk Through Hell. This is
nice.
Yeah, this is number 10 and number 11.
Awesome, man. That's a good thing. And those covers are so crazy.
Yeah, these covers are insane.
Yeah, with the bone one. Yeah, that. Good luck with finding those. I hope it's pretty easy.
I think they have an issue 12.
Yeah, it's up to 12. It's 1 through 12. That's all that exists.
What's going on, Boatwright? Just showing off some comics that we picked up at a recent sale at one of our LCSs. And also celebrating D-HEID's birthday, which was yesterday. So happy birthday, man.
That's right, man. Thank you again, man. Thank you so much. It's been a pretty chill, good birthday. 32 doesn't need to be anything but all right and chill. And that's what I had.
That's awesome, man.
That's all anybody needs.
That's the
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So you read the whole thing, right?
Yeah, Walk Through Hell. I was reading it as it came out. Yeah.
And you finished it off?
And it's so good. Yeah, I finished it up. It's all wrapped up now. And I got to say that it's Garth Ennis, man. That guy's one of the best. And it's good. Like, that is genuinely good in every way.
Yeah, and Garth Ennis is we're currently talking about Garth Ennis's Punisher run in our Conquistadork comic book club that we have going on, Oprah Boys Book Club.
What's it called? Oprah Boys.
Yes. He's doing the Punisher Welcome Back Frank run. Yeah,
he did that. He did Preacher, The Boys. He's done so many important things, like in the big comics over the years. And Walk Through Hell is definitely one that I know it's just probably gonna stay like a hidden gem, which is a shame. It's one of the best things he's done. So those are good gets, man.
Yeah, number 10 and 11. So what you got, man?
Well, next up, I got just on the subject of birthday, my friend who was also at the sale with us picked this up for me. Thank you, Boatwright, for the birthday, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, I do feel kind of invincible in a very fragile way. But yeah, man, thank you. So I got Goldfish, which was, if I'm not mistaken, one of the first 2 or 3 things Brian Michael Bendis ever did. Art. He did art and writing on it. And I remember reading it back when, but it's one of his better things. I don't know. I like the crime noir genre, and it's fun to see him tackle that versus doing superhero stuff. And he does a great job. And it's a nice little hardcover, novel-sized book of it. So, yeah, this was a nice gift from Drew. Thanks for that, man. And, yeah. So this I'm looking forward to reading again. And it's a nice copy. Because, yeah, I really do like Bendis. And it's nice to see him do... I'm not going to repeat myself. I just said the same thing.
But is there multiple artists on that, or
no? It's all Bendis.
It's all Bendis. Okay.
Yeah, Bendis was Bendis wrote and drew his first few comics.
You want to draw some of the interior?
Yeah, I shouldn't I? My bad.
You're good, man.
I'm
interested.
Yeah, can't really see from where I'm at, but yeah,
black and white all the way through. Yeah. That's awesome.
And
not a bad drawer either.
No, he's a great artist, actually. It's surprising. Like, I remember when I first read it, I thought I didn't expect too much, but yeah, take a look at that. Like, he's very good. Like, it's surprising he doesn't do art anymore at all, because he's actually really, really good at it.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't do art.
Well, he probably just likes writing more, you know? Probably makes
I know, but
more money.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah, he's so good at it though.
But as you were saying, that's, if not his first piece, like one of Brian Michael Bendis's first early works. And that's awesome that he's writing it and drawing it. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. And his first couple things, that Jinx, and there's some other stuff. All his early crime noir stuff is really, really, really good. Like even the people who hate Bendis say it's good.
That's
like,
cool, man. I never really got into that genre, like the whole crime noir.
Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, like it's funny, the superhero comic stuff being most of what I read is a new thing. Like it used to just be all crime noir, horror comics, and weird indie stuff. But weird indie writers started becoming mainstream comic book writers, like Cates and Zdarsky and stuff. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, but Cates did a lot of indie stuff before the superhero stuff.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I knew about Cates when he was still doing like shorts for heavy metal and stuff. Like when he was doing like I just got into him like through him doing heavy metal and the Tomahawk and stuff.
Some of his
what is that?
Paybacks.
Oh,
Glare does it.
Awesome.
Do it justice.
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
I remember when I was just going through heavy metal for the first time like a few years ago and reading through it. I'm like, oh, who's this Donny Cates guy? His stuff's real awesome. And then God Country came out. And I told a friend to pick it up because it might be good. And then it turned out to be like the biggest thing ever. I still regret not picking up a copy of that.
Check out Rob Worth's comment right here. Yo, welcome back.
Yeah.
YC. YouTube is 90. I think I already said it, but it's worth mentioning again.
Oh man. And thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. And yeah, Bendis was told by Quesada it's shit. That's awesome. Like I get it. I don't know. I don't get where Quesada's coming from, but I don't know. I like his art.
Lucked out with Ultimate Spidey. He did. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
If it wasn't for Ultimate Spider-Man, Bendis wouldn't be the tour de force he is today. That made him.
No, for sure. That
was him king shit on campus. Yeah.
That was like what 100 and something issues in, and it was all Bendis. That's pretty gnarly for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
I have some Bendis like superpowers and stuff like that. Powers, I should say.
But I've only read a little bit of that. It's good, I guess. I like Michael Avon Oeming's art a lot in it. He's awesome, and he and Bendis are a good team.
So at the comic book shop, I also picked up a trade paperback, and I picked up Southern Bastards, Volume 2.
Nice.
By Jason Aaron and Jason Latour. Volume 2, Gridiron.
It's either like Latour or Latour. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I pretend I'm fancy, so I'm probably saying it wrong.
Yeah, just say Latour.
Latour.
Like lean into being too fancy.
But
that's what I do.
They're both from America. They're both Southern folk.
Oh.
Yeah, it actually had an introduction in Volume 1 where they both wrote about a little bit of their experience in the South, but it was only like 2-3 paragraphs each, nothing super long. I don't know if you've ever read Southern Bastards, but
I have not.
Pylia, who was in here earlier, stream jacking my stream.
Yeah.
My live show. Hialeah Lucha Libre was able to, or he lent me Volume 1 to read. That was super nice of him. So I was able to read Volume 1 on my trip to Puerto Rico while I was there and on my way back. So, wow. That was Volume 1 was issues 1 through 4. Volume 2 is issues 5 through 8. Southern Bastards. Yeah, man, the first volume was amazing. I'm really excited to see what happens in Volume 2. It's a good read, man. Great read.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Heavy, man. It's heavy, and it really makes you think, you know. And I love comics that make you think, and I love comics that you're able to, even after you read it and put it down, you're still able to think about it. So yeah, man, Southern Bastards right up there.
Awesome.
Super good.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Staying on the topic, I picked up something by Jason Aaron as well. Men of Wrath by Jason Aaron and Ron Garney. I'm not
Nice.
sure what it is. Oh well, it's a long bloody cycle of Southern violence began that day. So yeah, it's another Southern story of just something going down about a hitman in Alabama. So I guess there's definitely themes he likes, and that's one of them. And I know he and Ron Garney also teamed up before on Ultimate Captain America back in I don't know, around 2010, 2009. And but yeah, I love the team, and if you haven't seen Ron Garney stuff, he's been around since the 90s. Been working on Captain America. Here's some interiors from him. It's kind of a dark color palette, so it might be.
Oh yeah, that's a dark old comic right there, man.
But yeah,
old dang comic.
Yeah, and yeah, it was put out on Icon. I'm not even sure when this was released. I've never heard of it before. It was in the sale bin. Jason Aaron, complete thing. Jumped on it. 2015 is when this was published, so it's kind of recentish. But yeah,
2015, and Southern Bastards, I believe, was 2014.
Oh yeah, Jason Aaron cranks out a lot of stuff under the radar. You just kind of don't even realize it sometimes that he's just doing 7 things at once.
That's right, man.
And yeah, Chad, me too. I love comics too.
That's why we're all here, man. That's why we're all here. So
yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that one.
Since Boat Ride is here, I'll show this one off.
Nice.
Yeah, man, Men of Wrath. Tell me, let me know how that is. Let me know.
Oh, I will. I'll switch. I'll trade you that for a Southern Bastards read, and when I'm done with it.
Cool, man. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I picked up another Mr. Miracle book. Well, another one to add to my collection, I should say.
Oh.
This is a Bronze Age 20 center, issue number 9 of Mr. Miracle.
I never read a story like Haimon.
Haimon, yeah. Haimon, yeah. Hemon.
Is it Hemon? I don't know. I think it's Haimon. But yeah, that's an awesome cover.
This is apparently Haimon is supposed to be Mr. Miracle's teacher, like his mentor.
Wow.
Yeah. And it tells the origin of Mr. Miracle.
Wow. It's like they're trying to break Haimon in half.
Yeah, I think the parademons over here. The parademons over here are chasing after him. It looks like they're just like he just has a big old flashlight.
Yeah, you're right. They're just lighting up Haimon.
But no, this is a super, super awesome Mr. Miracle book. And I like me some deals. So I found this for super cheap. And it was a sale. So I was able to get some percentage off. Shout out to Past, Present, Future.
It's always awesome to collect Kirby anything, let alone Mr. Miracle and all that Fourth World stuff. That's just such a treat. I love that stuff so much.
I'm trying to complete this whole Mr. Miracle run, so I'm glad that I was able to scoop this one up, Mr. Miracle number 9.
Just a quick shout to Kirby up there. You guys might not be able to make it out too much, but I got a portrait right behind me at all times of a Spaceman Kirby thing. Let me try to get a close look for you guys. Got to show it off.
Spaceman Kirby thing.
There it is. There we go.
I haven't read this one yet.
Yeah. There's that. Awesome.
Do you know what year that is?
All right.
Kirby?
No, I believe it's sometime from the 70s. It's in his psychedelic artwork phase where he just did a bunch of stuff like that. I think it might have been part. It around the Lord of Light stuff that he did for the army operation that Argo is based on. The movie Argo is based on, because he actually did help out with that CIA ops thing to provide fake art for a movie and a theme park that they wanted to build in the area. And Jack Kirby was the man, so he used his art for a CIA operation. God bless Jack Kirby. Sorry.
True
I
American
love that
hero.
guy. Yeah, I believe so. He's one of the better people we had around doing comics. If it weren't for him, we probably wouldn't like comics, to be fair.
Jack Kirby, and you can always tell by his signature. He always puts like an X, and then I think it's like the issue number that he does. And this is 26. Mr. Miracle, trying to complete this whole run. And when you can get it for a super, super good deal, I'm always on it, for sure. Minor key.
For sure. All right. This next thing I got is my last thing. All right, because I would have only picked up a few novels, and I picked up Chance in Hell by Gilbert Hernandez, who is part of the Hernandez brothers with Jamie Hernandez, and they were responsible for stuff like Love and Rockets and a whole bunch of like weird indie stuff, mostly on Phantasmic graphics and that kind of stuff. And yeah, man, I gotta say, it looks cool. I love his kind of pulpy style, like very old school and pulpy, as you could get a look here. Like he both writes and does the art. Yeah, and I just always liked his style and wanted to read more of his stuff. I don't have enough by he or his brother. I'm trying to get my hands on that first volume of Love and Rockets. I've been wanting to read that for years. For whatever reason, that volume 1, it's so, like Music for Mechanics, I think it's called. It's so hard to find. So
Love and Rockets. That's like the volume 1 from like the 80s, right?
Yeah, and they reprinted it and stuff, but they never reprint enough. I don't know, but it's never anywhere.
Well, I mean, we can keep showing off. I got a couple more books.
I got one more thing to show off after that.
Okay.
But real quick, thank you, Rob Wurst. You're very welcome for showing off for me showing off the Jack Kirby thing. It's not like, it's a print that his grandson was putting out recently, but it's a beautiful thing. I love it. Check out his psychedelic artwork if you can, and visit Jeremy Kirby's site right now. Like type in Jack Kirby bundle and Jack Kirby art. He has a whole website where he's selling a bunch of prints of his original art and pages and really cool stuff. In fact, I might even look for it now and put it in the chat, because that's something, if you love comics, if you care about Jack Kirby and all that stuff, you should check this out. Give money to his estate, because he was royally screwed by Marvel when it comes to his estate and how much money this guy should make.
Yeah, man, that's tragedy, man.
I'm gonna pull it up now and I'll put it in the chat for everybody.
Sweet. And as you do that, I think you said you had one more thing to show off. So
yeah, that's right.
Whoa, wait. I'll show off mine, and then you'll go. We'll keep the rhythm going. As you pull that up, I did pick up some more Bronze Age. I guess you can say one Silver and one Bronze Age. I have not shown these off yet. These are some Marvel Comics Creatures on the Loose. The first one I'll show off is this number 21, 20 center. What really stuck out to me from this comic is that it's a Steranko cover. And they had this priced for what a new comic book would go now for nowadays. And I could not pass this up, man. A back issue, 20% off, Steranko cover. This is an awesome, awesome cover. Creatures on the Loose 21. We did a Silver Age Sunday, and we did our Mount Rushmore of Silver Age artists. And of course, Jim Steranko was on there. Two worlds to win. I also picked up, yeah, man, that's crazy. Talking about like the whole psychedelic art and things like that. The colors on this just really pop. See you later, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out, man. Jeff is awesome, man. Go check out his channel.
Oh man, that's awesome too. King
Also
Cole.
picked up, yeah, King Cole, Creatures on the Loose, the Skull of Silence, featuring King Cole himself. The Coming of King Cole. This is Creatures on the Loose number 10. I really like how they put the name of the book right here, Creatures on the Loose, and it's a big old bar right there.
Yeah, I like that too. It looks nice.
I don't know who did the cover on this one, but if you want to talk a little bit spec talk right now, if you can find this book for under $20, get on it. Because right now on eBay, this is going for anywhere between $30 to $40. Some comic book shops haven't jumped on it yet, but apparently there's some rumors of King Cole appearing. You know, there's rumors of everybody appearing. But if you look on the eBay sales for this book for the past couple weeks or the past couple days, there is no book that is selling for under $20. So if you can find this book for, you know, that $15 range, jump on it. It's just good to have in your collection. It's an awesome, obscure Marvel title. And this is the first solo story of King Cole. So it's a little minor key that's getting a little bit of spec. But just to pair that off with this Steranko cover, I feel like the Steranko cover is really like the banger.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful, dude.
But yeah, man.
Oh,
this is cool.
Yeah. That is cool.
What was that, D-Hyde?
And on the other cover, I see what Boatwright was talking about with the pink. He thought his wife thought there was a pink afro on the Steranko cover.
For sure.
And it totally does look like that. That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
I was like, what? I didn't notice. Oh, yeah, it totally looks like a pink afro from far away. 100%.
But it's like that weird medieval fantasy. Like they're fighting like this weird space alien beast.
Yeah, Cole. It's all from the same family as Conan, like created by the same dude, Robert E. Howard.
Yeah, for sure.
Like same stuff. It's like he's like from Atlantis or something. I don't know. Robert E. Howard was a weird dude, and he was only writing for like a very small amount of time too. It's crazy. He died in his early 20s.
I need to look into his history. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. And he wrote like boxing novels and stuff. Yeah. He died when he was 30. And he was only writing for probably about 10 years, maybe even less. He didn't have any. Yeah.
Were you able to pull up that website?
Yes, I did. I put it in the chat. I'll send it again. It's a very weird link, everybody. For some reason, it has two links in one, but I swear to God, you're going to have to copy and paste.
You might need a bit link it.
Kirby Kick. Yeah, I'm going to bit link it because that's very strange.
But yeah, man, we got some new people. I saw Zen World hopping in here, man. What's going on with Zen World?
Awesome. I'm going to bit link it now.
Heck yeah. And after you do that, you can show off your last book, and then we got a little bit of a surprise.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry to bring you guys up. It is sad, but you also, on the same token, it's kind of awesome that he wasn't around for very long, and he died in 1936, and Conan is still making money today. It's still in comic books. That's huge.
It's really huge.
Like, I know it's sad and everything, but at the end of the day, he's still alive. Like, he's still around. His creation.
This cup is very versatile. I can use it for cereal, for tea.
That is a nice cup.
Yeah. Love this cup.
But yeah, my last comic is Javi gave this to me the other night before the concert. It's a nice Hellblazer comic. Very nice. And yeah, Constantine's one of my favorite characters, probably just behind the Punisher. Not even by far, but it's a good, and I love this cover so much. It wasn't, I haven't been huge on any of the post Vertigo Hellblazer stuff, but this is such a good cover that it's worth having. Thank you again, Javi. And everybody feast their eyes on this for a second longer.
Variant cover of Hellblazer number 12 by Yasmin Putri.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, thank you again. That's like a poster worthy cover. And that's everything I got from this weekend.
Nice, man. The last pickup I got was probably like the banger that I came off with, and that was the Silver Surfer number 8. It's my first Silver Age Silver Surfer. You know, the 1 through 4, the 1 through 6 are kind of a little bit unobtainable right now for me, but would love to have one of those in my collection one day. But was able to scoop this number 8, third appearance of Mephisto for a very
that's the Pirate Ghost one, right?
Yeah, introducing Ghost.
It's like a pirate ghost. It's so awesome. I've read that one before in like an old collection. It's so good.
Buscema cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just a really, really nice Silver Age book that I was able to add to my collection. I'm getting some My Lights in, so I'm excited to change this and treat it nice and good. But yeah, man, Silver Surfer number 8. Really happy with this.
That's a beautiful cover, man. That's a beautiful cover.
Great deal. Thanks, guys. So yeah, the colors really pop off on this. Yeah, man, it was a great price, and the condition for it was super, super good. I could not pass this up. Yes, I do like my colors, my colorful colors. Like I said, I would love to have. I have 0 Silver Age. This was my first. So I'm popping my cherry. Like I said, I would love to have some of those. Obviously, the number 1, the number 2, the number 4. But the number 1 more than anything. I like the square bound books, and just to read through it, that would be amazing. But yeah, man, that's it for me. That was the past, present, and future comic sale over here in Davie, Florida. Us South Florida boys, one of our local comic book shop over here was having this comic book shop sale. And those were our pickups, man. It wasn't a lot, some minor keys, but definitely some stuff that we were happy with. And I was excited to go yesterday and spend a little bit of time at the comic book shop with Derek.
Oh, yeah.
Birthday.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, man.
I didn't pick anything up at the comic book shop for Derek, but I didn't know you were such a Love and Rockets fan, man.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know. I want to be. I want to be.
It was a sale that I went to years ago. I don't even remember where I got this book. Okay, but for your birthday, I am gifting you this Love and Rockets.
Oh wow, that's awesome!
Graphic novel, magazine size.
Awesome.
From the 80s. It's a let me see over here. Love and Rockets number 1, fall 1982. And it's a collection of mini stories by the Hernandez brothers and other people. You can't really see it over here.
Yeah. That's super cool, man.
You can see the contents as those are like all the mini stories. I read through this. It was cool. It was confusing because it's all mini stories.
Right.
I don't really know, but
yeah. But that's awesome. Like I said, I've been wanting to get more into these guys because I've read little things here and there, but I've never tackled Love and Rockets because it's so huge. But that's a good end. And I'll look harder for I think it's called Songs for Mechanics. But yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I mean, last time I went to a con, somebody had this marked for a pretty hefty penny.
Really? That's awesome, dude.
This has been sitting in my collection in my bookshelf, and I know that this will make you way more happy than it sitting here.
Damn, dude, I really appreciate it. That's awesome, man.
Like,
thank you.
You know, it's not even in a bag and board, dude. So it's just it's
all good, man. Yeah.
Oh, check out the back.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's totally
that was real.
Like
That's real. That's goddamn sweet of you, dude. Yeah, that's as 80s as all can be. But 1982, so Love and Rockets was kind of young at this point, I think.
Yeah, it was. And it has here on the front cover on the opening. It says Gilbert Hernandez and Jamie Hernandez.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it'd definitely be them. That's their baby. I don't think anybody else does it. But yeah, it started in 82. That thing might actually be part of the first graphic novel.
It is. I think that's why it was marked up so high at the con.
Yeah, that's insane. Thank you, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy that I just brought it up out of nowhere. Like today and yesterday. That's so cool, man. Thank you. That's so awesome.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
that's
so awesome.
You might have more stuff coming your way, but this for sure is coming your way.
Yeah, no, that I'm pumped about, because again, I've said this before on 90s channel for the new Comic Book Day show. I'm trying to get back into indie stuff more because superhero comics, I think, are making me dumb. I really do, because it's just been so many. And this kind of indie stuff just keeps you on your toes. And yeah, man, thank you. That's so awesome. I'm so appreciative. It's
amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man. You know, it's awesome that I was able to find this such a long time ago and keep it for so long. I knew that I never knew what it was, but I knew that it was something. But I just never knew what it really was. And obviously I kept it because this art is amazing, you know?
Oh yeah. And it has a definite feel. It's like a cool thing. Like it's an 80s underground indie comic magazine thing. Like you don't get that anymore. Like that's awesome, Javi. I'm so appreciative. Thank you.
Heck yeah, man. I'm glad you like it. And I'm glad like it all kind of aligned. Like you started talking about Love and Rockets, and I was like, wait, I had one of those. That's awesome, man. That's really, really cool, man. So happy birthday, man. Great time meeting up.
Chad for the birthday.
Yeah, man. Great time meeting up at the shop and just hanging out for a bit. Wish we could have hung out, you know, a little bit more longer, but family dinners and stuff. But we don't.
We had that con. That was good. That was a good lead into the birthday. The lead into the midnight lead into the birthday is as important as the rest of it, if not more so.
That was awesome. I still gotta send you some of those pictures, but we'll do that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot
on off-air time.
No, let's do it on air. Let's just silently send me the pictures on Facebook. It'll be good. It'll be good. Be good TV.
So thank you everybody in the Conquistador comic book chat for hanging out. D-HEID, I know you have some World According to Frank coming up on your channel.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that this week sometimes. I had a lot. I'm going to be doing it at least weekly. I'm going to try to shoot for probably Wednesdays after the new Comic Book Day show later on at night at around 10 or 11. That's when I'm going to shoot to do these because I'm already feeling the groove at that point, and I love doing it. Thanks for hanging out and keeping the chat strong, Javi, and everybody who makes it. Thank you. And
I know Rod the Rican wanted to put you on his channel one day, so we'll be seeing that in the future. Derek's appearance on Rod the Rican's shout out show. That's going to be awesome, man.
It will be. I'm very appreciative of all this.
Wednesdays we'll also be seeing you as well as myself on the 90 MF Comic Show. If you want to plug that,
YouTube is 90.
YouTube is 90. Oh, sorry.
That's all good.
Talk about comic book reviews, we do a little bit of speculation talk, and we show off some variants in our Stash or Trash variant corner, which is awesome part of the show. Love to have you guys there for that. The chat, of course, and we show off our new pickups for that week. So that's always exciting. Check out 90MF Comics every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Spec talk, review talk, variant talk. 90MF Comics comic book show, new comic book day show. And that Thursday, this week, Thursday, we're getting back into Oprah Boys Book Club.
Oprah Boys?
The Conquistadork Book Club, the comic book club that we have. And we will be talking about Welcome Back, Frank, the Punisher series by Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon. And we will be going through and doing a deep dive into issue number 5 of Welcome Back, Frank, the Punisher.
So deep dive. Gonna dive so.
That's right. We're gonna get into the deep mess that the Punisher is creating in the crime world of Ma Nucci and her family. Ma, as Chad likes to call her.
Yeah.
And then Silver Age Sunday, of course, where we hang out with the mightiest panel of them all. So catch us there, the Conquistadorks. We'll be hanging out Silver Age Sunday at 1 p.m. I was still synced with Hyde. Heck yeah, YouTube is.
Yeah, for the.
And
guys.
Yeah, man, thank you everybody for hanging out in the Conquistador comic book chat. This was our haul video for Past, Present, and Future Comics over in Davie, Florida. Great shop. Go check them out. And of course,
and
thank you for hanging out.
For all the birthday wishes.